Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Joe on it. Got a 3v3 siege battle here in Rome 2. Actually, a very snowy battlefield we have today. It's going to be really difficult to see some stuff, but I'm pretty excited about seeing this because it's kind of, it's going to be not really, I can't really see things, so it's going to be everybody's learning together kind of thing. So we have three Roman factions, actually three Rome armies attacking a settlement that is being defended by Arverni, Suebi, and Boii. So let's get into the army comps real quick. We'll start off here with Boii. Boii is being commanded by Dave the Vassal. He is bringing with him a ton of warriors here. Solid warriors. He's bringing with him 6 units of the sword followers. Here's one of them right here. They've been standing here for a while. You can see the snow starting to build up on their shields. Pretty cool. I've actually never done a snow battle before, so I think this is going to be really fun. He's also bringing 6 units of the Celtic warriors here. Light melee infantry, but they are still pretty solid infantry-wise. He has brought with him 3 units of the Oathsworn. Let's find one of his Oathsworn units. Weave all the way back over here. Very destructive unit. Actually, his general is a unit of Oathsworn as well, right here. So, yeah, good choice there for the general. He's also bringing 1 unit of the Levy Freemen, which are down up over here. Probably going to be tasked to handle the initial wall defense against the Romans here. And he is also bringing with him 4 units of the Gallic Hunters. Pretty good hunter units. They have stalk, and I think they have fast reload. So pretty solid units there. Let's move on over here. We have Arverni pretty much down here. A few Suebi units, but we'll do Arverni first. We have Arverni here being commanded by Ellington, one of the backseat generals. So figured I'd give him a little plug there. He is bringing with him 3 units of the Chosen Swords, which let's see, there they are. Here's his Chosen Swords right here. Heavy melee infantry right there. He is also bringing with him 2 units of the Chosen Spears. Pretty good spear units, actually. Let's see if we can find them. There they are. 2 units of Chosen Spearmen here. Heavy spear infantry, should be able to hold for a while. He is also bringing with him 2 units of the Celtic warriors. He's got them close up here to the wall. Going to be his initial defense here. Again, like I said, Celtic warriors are pretty good units. Back over here behind these buildings. Oh no, where are they hiding? He's got 2 units of, there they are. 2 units of the Naked Warriors. I personally love these units. They're shock infantry units. They just go in and start cutting things up. You activate their frenzy ability and they just slaughter stuff. Absolutely fantastic units. He's also bringing with him 2 units of the Spear Warriors. Again, more of the solid infantry here to hold choke points and everything. He has brought with him 4 units of the Gallic Hunters, which he's got them currently up here near the victory point, which is right here. This is the victory point for this settlement. So we got 4 units of those, and we're going to swing back over here. And of course, it wouldn't be a proper siege defense if there wasn't some sort of a sally out, whether it's cavalry or infantry. And I would assume that with Ellington having 2 units of noble horse over here, this is probably going to be some sort of a devastating sally out at some point. To finish off Ellington's army, he does have a general here, and it is a unit of the Oathsworn as well. Very solid unit, like I said. Final army here for the defenders, we have Suebi, who's being commanded by Dirty Smile. He is actually bringing with him 6 units of these Bloodsworn. He's got 4 of them up here in front of the Arverni armies. Going to be tasked to hold the walls. More of his army is back up over here. He's got a unit of Berserkers right here behind Arverni's Oathsworn general. That's pretty scary, actually. He's got a unit of Hexbearers here. Actually, he's got 2 units of Hexbearers, 2 units of the Berserkers as well. More of his army is back up inside the town center. Another unit of Berserkers there. He's got his 4 units of the Cimbri Bow Women, which are pretty good archers. He's bringing 2 units of, I think he's got 2 units of the Spear Wall as well. Yes, he does have 2 units of Spear Wall. Here's one of them right there so you guys can get an eye on what they look like. What was this unit here? Another unit of his Swordmasters. He's got 2 units of the Swordmasters, one of those being his general, which is back up over here. Get an eye on his general real quick. There you go. Unit of Swordmasters. They're heavy melee infantry there. Some more Bloodsworn. And he is also bringing 2 units of cavalry. He is bringing 2 units of the Riders of the Hunt light melee cavalry. Now I'm gonna hit play here because it's gonna take these towers a little while to push their way through up all the snow. So we will get into the army comps here. Let's see. We will start off here with. Okay, so we're going to start off here with this Roman army here. This Roman army is being commanded by Beastman. He's actually bringing with him 5 units of the Legionnaire cohort. He's got 5 units of Armored Legionnaires back here as a second line. Can't really see them all that well. Well, actually, we wanted that on play so they can start moving forward. He also has a unit of the Roman Giant Ballista here. He's bringing with him 3 units of the Syrian Archers. Pretty solid archers. His general is a Legatus, and I believe he's also bringing with him 2 units of cavalry. Yes, he has 2 units of the Socii Equites Extraordinare, one on that flank, and I think the other one's hiding in the woods somewhere off on this side as well. He's got 2 units of Hastati. That pretty much rounds out his army. Moving into the second army here, we're not going to really be able to see very much of what this guy is bringing, but this is Enulius. He has up on his towers here, he's got, let's see, 2 Hastati and 4 Legionary cohort. He's also got a unit of Hastati here on his battering ram. And then to finalize the attacking armies, last army here, we have Rome being commanded by Solid Man. Solid Man is actually bringing with him 8 units of the Legionnaires. Pretty solid infantry. Again, it's Rome, so they are pretty solid. More of his army that we can see. He's got a unit of his Spear Gladiuses here. And then back here, another unit of Legionnaires. And he has 3 units of the Evocati cohort back here. Again, very heavy melee infantry. And that is pretty much all that we can see out of the attacking armies, as this is sent in by one of the defenders. So I do want to make sure that I keep an eye and remember about this cavalry back over here. I am hearing a lot of artillery fire. Actually, the Boii artillery here, wall artillery, is getting, wow, some really good shots down onto this unit. This unit already down 26 men. Any of the towers really being damaged at all? One of them is, actually a couple of them are being damaged. Any other units being cut up, really? This unit's lost 18 so far. That's still a full unit. Oh, there's 2 units of the Socii Equites Extraordinare there. Oh, we actually have a tower over here pretty much on fire. Damage is up to 96, fire damage is 46. So this Hastati unit is forced to climb down. They've lost 19 men so far, and there goes that tower. So good shooting there by the Swaby Ballista there. Getting, nice rip through there. 12 men dead in that unit. Legionnaire cohort here down 18 men as well. Let's check the other side, see how these Roman armies are being pushed up here. He's got a bunch of towers moving up here. Towers moving up on this side. These 4 towers look like they're just starting to move. Let's take a look back over here, make sure this cavalry hasn't moved yet. Not just yet. Yeah, with all this snow and everything, it is a little difficult. I'm relying a lot on the mini-map right now, so it's kind of difficult to see around, which actually I think adds a little bit more cool factor to these battles. Hastati here down to 135. This tower continuing to push forward. This Hastati unit did take a decent amount of damage as well. So we do have a unit of Hastati has made it up onto the walls, and they are being greeted mightily by a unit of Celtic warriors here with their pilas, just throwing them right into them. This unit now down. They've only lost 3 men. I thought they lost more. Oh, that's this unit. Sorry, my bad. Oathsworn have switched positions here with the Celtic warriors. Good move there. These Oathsworn should be able to cut right through these Hastati without very much of an issue at all. Another unit of Hastati about to land up onto the wall here. Bowia's got one of his units of Celtic bowmen right here, so good positioning on that unit. They're going to be able to just plow right into the side of this unit of Hastati with their arrows. So well done there, well placed unit there by Boii. Cavalry still not moving just yet. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do. Okay, so on this side we have some legionnaires getting ready to drop off onto the wall here. This center army is taking his time. It's definitely taking his time here. Not a bad idea. This tower is at 16% damage. Any of his units lost any men? Does not look like they have. 160, 160, 160. So Rome has now started deploying his men off of the towers here, getting a good peel of volley into this unit of Bloodsworn. Towers up on the further. Actually, these four towers now are starting to move forward, so that is going to be pretty. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. There's not a lot of infantry out here, but they could easily just move some infantry over onto this side. Cimbri bowwomen are being pulled back. We'll probably get them into a better line of sight. Let's see what the cavalry is doing. Still just kind of hanging out over there. Okay. Combat is well underway on this side, though. Boii has his hands full. 3 units of Hastati, I believe. Let's see what's climbing up here. Yeah, another unit of Hastati climbing up onto the tower here. Celtic warriors involved in combat. Actually, we have a unit already starting to waver here. Unit of Hastati already wavering here for Rome. That is fantastic to see for the defenders. This, excuse me there. This Osworn unit is doing absolutely fantastic. Already up to 78 men killed. Doing quite the number on these 2 units, actually. They're both coming back and forth from wavering. This unit now down to 95, this unit here at 57, so really well done. Actually, this tower here is on fire. Who set the tower on fire, I wonder? I don't know exactly who set the tower on fire here, but this tower will soon be burning down to the ground, so no one will be able to have its aid in defense or attack. Let's get back over here, see how Swabey is holding up. Oh, this is a bad sight right here. 2 units of legionnaires taking on 1 more unit of Bloodsworn. Bloodsworn is not going to last very long, along with Rome having control, or almost having control. Do they have control of it? Yeah. Pretty sure they have control of that tower right there as well. So hopefully we're going to start seeing some more units get pushed up here by the defenders. Middle Roman army here is now landing his towers on the wall. They're going to... They pretty much have a free way to disembark all of their troops onto the ground here. Oh, good. So we have a unit of Celtic warriors that have come up to back up this unit of Bloodsworn. I see some more Arverni flags starting to move around. A unit of Naked Swords making their way around. This unit of Bloodsworn just kind of still hanging out. Unfortunately, this unit seems to be breaking. Probably going to break very soon. Let's swing back over here, see what the cavalry... Nope, cavalry's still there. Okay. Yeah, Boii is doing a fantastic job on this side. There are some Swabey units over here, but so far it's been nothing but Boii over here taking care of these initial Roman units. Actually, we have a unit of Legionnaire cohort that's routing. Fantastically done. Second unit here looks like they're getting beat up. Their morale is not looking good. Already down to 154 out of 160. Osworn unit here down to 112 though, but that's still a very solid unit. Very, very solid, devastating unit. Up in the center here, we have some more of the Celtic warriors for Boii doing a number on some more of the Legionnaire cohort. Do have some archer fire coming in, though. We have 3 units of the Syrian archers here getting some good volleys in. Actually starting to waver this first unit of the Celtic warriors here. We did see some infantry moving around. We got another unit of Celtic warriors and a unit of Bloodsworn here for Swabey and Boii moving forward to the front line. So it's good to see that that the defenders are trying to defend the walls. That is definitely very good to see. Yeah, this side is being handled so far by Boii. So again, good job to Boii. Good job to Dave the Vassal here, just holding Rome back, not letting this juggernaut to start gaining any ground or starting to move or anything. Cavalry still back over there. Let's see how Swabey and Arverni doing. Arverni is starting to push more units out. Actually, I see a unit. Oh, no, these are just still the 3 Celtic warriors. Now he's starting to move out some of his heavier guys. A couple of units of the spearmen. Spear warriors, I should say. 24, 26, 60, 65. So pretty good stats there for units of spears. They should be able to hold back the Romans for a bit. He's actually moving out his 2 units of his chosen spearmen as well. Let's take a look at their stats. 26, 26, 72, and 75. Yeah, they'll hold for a while. they will definitely be able to hold for a while. Oh, up front over here, though, Boei is starting to lose a unit of his Levy Freeman. They are taking on a unit of Legionnaire Cohort and a unit of Armored Legionnaires. Sword Followers here trying to do their best to be able to hold back some of these Romans, but it's difficult. It's difficult. Once that engine starts gaining speed for Rome, it's pretty hard to quell it. Another unit there coming down off of this tower. Let's see what we have. Another unit here, Armored Legionnaires making their way down. This is going to start making things a little difficult here for Boei, but he's not giving up. He is not backing down from this fight. Oathsworn up here, unit of Celtic Warriors here, handling yet another unit of Legionnaire Cohort. We have another unit of the Armored Legionnaires making their way up onto the walls. Looks like they should be... Oh, we have the Oathsworn General right here. He should be able to take care of that unit of the Armored Legionnaires there. We have a unit of Bloodsworn starting to move around. Gallic Hunters here for Boei, getting some good volleys out. Let's see where they are firing into. See if we can see their arrows amidst all of this snow. Oh, what is that? Hexbearers starting to charge out. Now, these Hexbearers, I'm pretty sure they have a morale booster that they can give, like a general would, like a scream. I forget exactly what it's called, but they can raise the morale of troops just like a general would. Still can't see where these archers are firing, though, because of the snow. Okay, they're firing over in this direction. Good shooting here, actually getting some really good flanking fire in onto this unit of Armored Legionnaires. So again, well done, good shooting, good positioning. Cavalry still sitting back there. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss that cavalry. I want to see what they're going to be able to do here. Arverni on this side, though, is starting to get beaten back a little bit. Looks like he's used the majority of his Celtic Warriors. I see one unit here of Naked Warriors still. What's he got over here, actually? Oh, this is Swaby. 2 units of Bloodsworn here taking on 1 unit of the Legionnaires. Bloodsworn, 45 and 81. That's pretty even combat. Yeah, this unit of the Bloodsworn here, though, starting to lose pretty good. But Arverni here immediately right back up with the two units of the Chosen Spearmen. So once this breaks, if this breaks through, Chosen Spearmen will be immediately tasked to run up and take on those units of Legionnaires there. And okay, so we do have the front part of this settlement here, at least on Arverni and Swaby's side, is now being taken over here by Rome. So this Roman army will be able to start moving his forces inside the settlement. Cavalry still back over there? Yes, they are. Okay, just keeping an eye on the cavalry. I don't mean to keep drifting away from the battles. Some more Celtic Warriors charging in onto this side, digging into a side of a unit of Armored Legionnaires here. Some Sword Followers behind this unit. So this unit is now surrounded. Currently losing combat. Yeah, unit losing decisively. Unit of Oathsworn, Sword Followers, and a unit of Celtic Warriors surrounding this unit. So Dave did a fantastic job over here. Actually, this Roman army, unless you still got some stuff in the trees here, he doesn't really have a lot left. He really doesn't have a lot left over here. So really well done there by Dave with Boei. Oh, I see flags moving. Okay, so cavalry is now starting to make their way out. It's going to be slow going, though, because of the snow. So it's going to take them a little while to make their way all the way around. But this right here is passable. So they can pass right through over here. They don't have to go all the way around. They can just come right over here and be able to get into the side of Rome. So you do see the Sociati Extraordinari moving their way over. Legatus General making his way over closer to the walls as well. 3 units of Vivacati Cohort and a unit of Legionnaire Cohort. Oh, actually, Rome has taken the gates. Oh, no. That's a bad sign. Now they're going to be able to get their cavalry in here. Though there are a lot of sharp stone beds around, so that is a good sign there for the defenders. At least the cavalry and infantry might get slowed up a little bit. Oathsworn pulling back away here for Boei there. Let's see how this defense is going. So Ellington did move up a unit of his Chosen Spearmen to help out these Bloodsworn against the Legionnaires here. This unit of Bloodsworn, unfortunately, is going to break. Actually, they just routed and shattered right there. Okay, so they did end up shattering. Unit of Hexbearers here just yelling away, inspiring the Chosen Spearmen ahead of them. See, 3 units of archers here have now activated their precision shot. Let's see where they're firing into. Oh no, we have the Oathsworn General up here in combat in the front lines. That's... Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Unless there was nothing else really around here that he could push up. I guess not, really. He had to not sacrifice, but he had to put his general into combat so quickly into this battle, down to 140 men left already, though. Wow. He's getting kind of cut up. Alright, so we do have the cavalry making their way around over here. 2 units of the Noble Horse here for Arverni. 2 units of the Riders of the Hunt for Swaby. Are they still hidden? They are not. No longer hidden. So let's see. This right here definitely looks like a huge chance of opportunity for these units of cavalry. Legatus General looks like he's going to start pulling away. Also, I don't know. Maybe the attackers don't see the... Oh, they're hidden. Oh, they don't even see them. Uh-oh. What is that? Unit of Socii Extraordinari have charged in and have now broken. 23 still remaining. They charged in onto an Oathsworn General, a unit of Celtic Warriors. There is a unit of Bloodsworn chasing them down. But some more Roman cavalry making their way in. Another unit of the very heavy shot cavalry here for Rome. Socii Equites Extraordinari coming on over here. They're going to plow into the side of this unit of Bloodsworn. Actually, cavalry is going to pull back. Oh, God. Oh, no. This is going to be bad for Rome. These 3 units of archers, let's take a look and see how many kills they have. 95, 59, and 61. So these 3 units of archers still have a ton of ammunition. This is going to be a big blow to the Roman army here. Pretty effective charge. Again, like I said, because of the snow, they're not going to really be able to charge. We do have a unit of the light horse cavalry out over here taking on the Roman ballista. Do see 2 units of Roman cavalry making their way over here, though. 2 units of Socii Equites heavy melee infantry. The light horse for Swaby is going to have to pull back. Definitely going to have to pull back away from that kind of combat. We do have more cavalry making their way over. The Socii Equites Extraordinari unit has pulled back out of the city. Auxiliary cavalry making their way over as well. One of the units of archers is wavering. Let's see how many they've lost. 5 in that unit, down to 71 here, and this unit down to 81. So not as effective as I thought it was going to be. I don't know if the snow really played that big of a part, though. So this side of the settlement has been successfully defended by the most of Boii, a couple of units of Swaby over here as well, like I had said back at the beginning there. Boii looks like he's going to start coming back up and around this way. Maybe just kind of, he's going to come back around and reinforce what Swaby and Arverni already have in the town center. Big old battle going on still over here. Where did the Oathsworn General go? Okay, he's gotten away. Let's see what he's down to. 58 men left. Oh no. That's so bad. Oh, and are they getting shot? No. Let's see. Oh, that's the Arverni archers firing over here into these 4 units. We have Legionnaire cohort, unit of Hastati, another unit of Legionnaire cohort, and 1 unit of Evocate cohort here. They are taking fire. They are very heavy infantry, so they're probably not going to take too many losses. Okay, so this cavalry has been pushed back here for Arverni and Swaby. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4 units, 5 units of cavalry here for the combined Roman armies. They really did not get that many kills on those archers. I bet that was a little bit of a, damn kind of thing as far as the defending armies goes with their cavalry coming out. So let's see what we have here for the beginnings of the defenses for the town center. Swaby has a unit of spear wall here. Behind them, there's the Oathsworn General for Arverni. 2 units of the Cimbri bowwomen here. We have another unit of the Berserkers here. Full unit of Berserkers there. And yeah, Boii is bringing some units around. He's actually bringing all 4 units of his archers back around into the town center. Is anything staying up on the top of this hill? Looks like maybe a couple units, maybe a sword followers, some Celtic warriors are going to stay up on the wall, up on this hill here. Swaby pulling back. He's got some Bloodsworn, 2 units of Bloodsworn, 2 units of Bloodsworn, 1 unit of the Hexbearers making their way back up the hill as well. Let's see how the defense is going on this side. Arverni's got a unit of his chosen sword, Spearmen out here taking on a unit of the Legionnaires. This is not going well. This defense is not going well as it did on the other side, I should say. In the center here, Chosen Swordsman going to break shortly here, which is going to pretty much spell death for the Chosen Spearman here. This unit of Evocati cohort will be able to easily just come right here and flank around, and this entire road will be wide open. Pretty soon I'm guessing that this side will be open as well once these Chosen Spearmen break. Oh, we got combat going up here, closer to the town center. Actually, Chosen Swordsman and Osworn pulling back from a unit of Hastati. We do have a lot of Roman archers making their way up. 3 units of the Syrian archers here, being closely followed by a couple of units of Evocati cohort, Legionnaire cohort, another unit of Legionnaire cohort here as well. Let's see what's going on with the cavalry. So Rome has pretty much just left his cavalry over here, understandable. Actually, Arverni's kept 2 of his units, his 2 units of noble horse in the woods here, and they are hidden. So I don't know, maybe the Roman players don't know that these cavalry is still here. They do see the Swabian cavalry pulling back though. So maybe they figure that the Arverni cavalry moved back as well. Yeah, Chosen Spearman over here, just not able to perform against this. It was pretty much a full unit of Legionnaires when this combat first started, and the Chosen Spearmen here were already down a decent amount of men. More Roman soldiers making their way inside the settlement as all of this army, side of a couple of units of archers. Everybody is starting to make their way in here. So basically, from what I can see, it's pretty much a 2v3 now. But the Arverni definitely took some losses, and Swaby took some losses as well. So it's kind of like a 2.5 versus 2. Unfortunately, I can't see the names of who is who. So maybe the army that was attacking over here, Solid Man, maybe he was Solid Man or Beast Man. Maybe they still have some archers, a couple of maybe a unit of cavalry or something still left. We do have a Legatus general. Actually, all 3 of the generals have made their way inside the settlement. All 3 of them are Legatus generals as well. Let's see, they're 28, 25, 61, 70. Okay. I never really knew what the difference between a Legatus general and the regular general's bodyguard. I don't really know if there is a difference. Okay, so we do actually have combat going up here by the hill here for the town center. Legionnaire cohort taking on a unit of the spear wall. This spear wall unit should be able to handle the Legionnaire cohort. They're probably going to lose some men because they are just a spear unit and Rome is Rome. But Arverni actually, he's got his archers here. Are they firing? They are still firing. Let's see if we can get an idea of where. Maybe not. Maybe they're not firing. It just says that they are. Okay, interesting. Swing on over here. Yeah, this Roman army is definitely now making his way in. He's pushing further in. He's actually captured this tower here. So we do have some Swabian troops. Actually, okay. The 2 units of the Riders of the Hunt have made their way back inside the settlement. Coming around over here. I wonder if they're going to make use of this goat path. I see a lot of people when I cover replays in this settlement specifically. I see a lot of people take advantage of this goat path. It is a pretty advantageous avenue for the defenders or attackers to use. So what do we have defending on this side? We have a unit of Swordmasters being backed up by a unit of the Gallic Hunters. Okay, so Bowie, I did leave a decent amount of troops up here. He's actually got 2 units of Celtic Warriors, 3 units of the Sword Followers. I mean, they're all really depleted units, but he's at least leaving units up here to be able to hold back any sort of attack that comes in this direction. Rome cavalry still kind of just hanging out, waiting. Actually, a couple units have disappeared. There were 5 over here. Now there's only 3. Where did cavalry go? Let's see. Legatus General, Socii Equites, and the Legatus General. Okay, so there's the 2 other units of cavalry that were hanging out over here. Auxiliary archers starting to make their way in. Got a bit of a push. Actually, 3 units of the auxiliary archers making their way up through this little known pathway. You can, if you click enough times, you can get units to make their way up through here. But it does look like Boii and Arverni have this pretty much well covered. unit of Swordmasters and a unit of Celtic War. I'm sorry, is that Naked Warrior? Naked Warriors here. Going to cut into the side of this unit of Assyrian archers there for Rome. The unit of Cimbri bowwomen here just screaming. So it looks like we're going to have a victory point defense here. This Roman army is pushing around onto this side, which makes sense. You know, you want to have as many attacking opportunities. Wait a second. Riders of the Hunt came outside of the settlement. Okay, I don't know. I didn't expect for them to be out there. I think this Roman player is just going to go over here and capture this gate, which is going to leave these two units of cavalry pretty much out there to dry, because Rome has control of this gate, and the only other gate they'd have to come all the way back around onto this side. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if that plays out in a good way. Let's get back into some of the combat here. Spear wall down to 115. This unit of Osworn right behind them. We do have combat. No, they're pulling back. Let's see what's moving up. They're the unit of Legionnaire cohort making their way up. Looks like maybe they're just going to stack next to each other and push together. Here we go. See what else is going on. Oh, we got some Roman cavalry moving. 2 units of the Sociaequites and the Legatus General starting to make their way around to the left side of this settlement, where Boii is defending with some depleted units. So we'll see what Boii is going to... Actually, ooh, he moved a unit of Osworn over here. That could actually definitely bolster up the ranks over here, as Osworn have discipline. He's actually popping some of his units into shield wall. Unit of the sword followers and his Osworn into shield wall here. So this cavalry will stay. We'll keep eyes on the cavalry over here, see how well they are able to do. I don't think this cavalry even knows. They still don't know that they're here, yeah. Oh, no, actually cavalry is just going to pull up over here and sit. Doesn't look like they're making any sort of motion to go anywhere. Speaking of cavalry, I did see a couple of lines over there. I mean, a couple of dots over here. So Swaby's cavalry is hidden, and they are starting to slowly make their way around in this direction towards the... Well, the ballista's broken. All of the archers pretty much are inside. So we'll have to keep an eye on, see what the... Swaby cavalry does. Actually, we got the Sociaequites making their way up the hill here. Gonna get a charge in onto these units here for Boii. Though they were coming uphill, so it was not that fantastic of a charge. Plus these units here were in shield wall, so yeah. We do have a unit of the sword followers starting to waver, though. They're in shield wall as well. And they are broken. And the Roman cavalry is going to pull back down. Let's see how this center is going here. See how well Boii and Swaby are holding. Boii General up close to the line of combat here. Legionnaire cohort, 2 units of Legionnaire cohort, 1 unit of Evocate cohort here, trying to take this hill. We have a unit of the Naked Warriors who come down the hill, of taking on a unit of Hastati. Unit of armored legionnaires right there behind this unit of Hastati here. See if anybody's coming up this hill. No, not just yet. Nobody's trying to make any sort of progress on that hill. And it seems that this Roman army is pretty much just moved over here, and he's kind of just sitting, waiting. Oh, wait, no, he's got archer fire. We got a bit of skirmish fire going on here. Cimbri bowwomen, this one unit actually is wavering. They just started to rout. So we do have a bit of a archer battle going back and forth. How many units of archers do we have over here for Rome? 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Syrian archers getting some good volleys up over the walls, cutting into some of these Cimbri bowwomen. We're seeing the Cimbri bowwomen, though, actually pull back from the walls, which makes sense, because if they stayed there any longer, they would have lost. They definitely would have lost to the Syrian archers. Fighting is still going in here on the middle. Gallic hunters here for Arverni getting some fire out. Let's see what they're firing at. Looks like they're firing at these 4 units here of the Syrian archers. This is 1 unit of barbarian slingers are here. Okay, slingers are returning fire. Archers for Rome are returning fire as well. Let's see where the Suebi cavalry is. Still pulling his way around. They are no longer hidden, but I figure none of the Roman players are really paying attention over here right now. So that could be a huge opportunity for Suebi to be able to get around and maybe get some kills on some of the Roman cavalry at least. Speaking of Roman cavalry, let's get back up over here. Do have another unit of Socii Equites making their way up onto this hilltop. A couple units of the Celtic bowmen have made their way over here for Boii. Another unit of sword followers. So it looks like this Roman over here is just going to do some cycle charges and just try and chip away at these defending units on this side, which is a good idea, because once he comes around, I mean, there's still stuff here in the center to defend, but these are some heavy melee cavalry. They will be able to do some damage. Oh, unit of Syrian archers here starting to waver. Is that the archers? Yes, it is. Unit of Syrian archers here starting to waver. Let's see how many kills they have. 51 kills. Balearic slingers up to 2. 38 and 33 for these archers. So they should still have a decent amount of ammunition. It's too bad none of the cavalry for either one of the defenders who brought cavalry is still in the center. Or inside the town, I should say. Because this could be a huge... Oh, actually, never mind. Legatus generals are right there. Never mind what I was saying there. Actually, we do have the beginnings, getting close to having some combat over here. Legionnaires tossing their pile into this unit of swordmasters. So far, the tower is still under control of the defenders, so this should be a pretty good fight. Legionnaires charging up. They're going to have to make their way through these well-placed stakes, get into combat, but here we are. Combat is now underway. Swordmasters taking on a unit of Legionnaires. More of this Roman army here. Evocati cohort, 2 units there. Eagle cohort. Oh, he's got a unit of Eagle cohort. That's pretty tough. Some more Evocati cohort. He's got his archers here. Unit of Legionnaires and a unit of the Spear Gladiatresses. I believe these are the female version of the gladiators. Pretty good unit. I think they have a couple of abilities. Yeah, they have a charge. Maybe like a counter cavalry, a charge, and some sort of a frenzy ability also. So they actually are pretty good units. Let's see what's going on back over here. So Arverni cavalry still kind of just hanging out. Suebi cavalry have now stopped. Look like they're maybe going to rest up a little bit before they start trying to get into any of this Roman cavalry. Very heavy shock, and 2 units of heavy melee still outside. These generals are definitely still within range to be able to come back out through the gate, come over and give this cavalry... Oh! Speak of that, Arverni cavalry is starting to make their way out of the woods. Looks like they're going to come on over here and get a charge in onto the melee cavalry units. And just like I thought, Legatus General starting to make his way back out through the gate. Noble Horse has charged in onto the unit of Socii Extraordinare. Combat is pretty much even there. This second unit of the Noble Horse have charged into both units of the auxiliary cavalry. We do have the Suebi cavalry starting to break their way out through the woods, and they're heading straight for this Legatus General. They are definitely going to catch them. There you go. Legatus General now in combat with this unit of Riders of the Hunt. Let's see what this other unit of Riders of the Hunt is going to do. They're going to try... I don't know. Are they going to swing around? Looks like he's going to try and come back in through the gate, which I don't think that's going to be what you want to do. Ow. That definitely looked like it hurt. Down to 29 men left, and he's charging in onto a Legatus General. That Legatus General is going to eat these guys up. Yeah. You can still hear the oil being poured down. Let's see how this combat... Oh, wait. we have one of the Legatus generals over here starting to waver. That would be huge if they can actually kill one of the Roman generals. Arverni, 2 units of the Arverni cavalry getting in with the Socii Equites Extraordinari and the 2 units of auxiliary cavalry. Let's see what's going up over here. So these units of cavalry on this side have been yet again defeated by Boii. So Boii again doing a great job defending his side of the settlement. Let's see how we're doing in the center here. Unit of Evocati cohort are now starting to waver. Oathsworn General for Boii is involved in the combat. Spearwall is still here. Cimbri Bowwomen look like they're up in melee range. Another unit of Oathsworn there for Boii. Gallic Hunters are not firing. Looks like they're out of ammunition. So that unit of Gallic Hunters is out of ammunition. Let's see about over on these side. They still have ammunition. They have their bows out. This unit still has ammunition as well. Okay, so the front wall here for the defenders towards the town center still do have ammo, so that is good. Evocati cohort trying to charge their way in. Oathsworn General pushed through and into combat here. He is standing alongside his men and his allies trying to hold off this force of Roman armies. Okay, one of the Arverni cavalry has been destroyed. Looks like the second unit is not looking too good. Looks like that the unit of Suebi cavalry that went in was gone, and we do still have one unit over here with 20 men left in it. It says that they are hidden. Oh, but wait, the Arverni cavalry is actually chasing down this Legatus general. Could they get them? Could they kill him? That would be huge. Down to 7 men. 6. 5. Are you going to waver? Are you going to break? No. Good try there, Ellington. That was a really good try trying to get rid of that Roman general. Let's see how we're doing up back on this side. Actually, we haven't seen over here in a little while. More Roman troops have been pushed up. Evocati cohort, legionnaires. What is in combat? Evocati cohort in combat with this unit of swordmasters. I wonder if this is the same 2 units that have been fighting this whole time. You see a lot of dead Romans over here, though. Let's see what his archers, Cimbri Bowwomen, are doing. It says that they are taking fire, but they are firing back. Oh, wait, what is this? That was a unit of the auxiliary Syrian archers actually getting ready to... They're going to break soon, down to 42 men. They were just wavering. Lots of volleys coming down from these Cimbri Bowwomen. Auxiliary archers doing the exact same, returning fire back up to the Cimbri Bowwomen. See the archer fire just going overhead. So we're definitely having a bit of a ranged battle going on this side, along with melee. Another unit of the legionnaires starting to push their way up into combat. Another unit of Swordmaster General here for Suebi is the next unit in line to take on these Roman troops. We do have a unit of Hexbearers with them. We do hear some rustling. Oh, okay, it's archers pulling back into the town center there for Arverni. Another unit of Hexbearers. 2 units of Berserkers still being held back in reserve. Let's get back up onto this fight. Actually, it looks like Arverni and Boii are starting to push the Roman units back down this hill. So that's actually pretty good to see there for the defenders. If you are rooting for the defenders, starting to push the Roman units back down. Is that a unit of cavalry in there? What do we have in here? Oh, it's a Legatus General who's charged into combat along with his men here. Evocati cohort, Legionnaire cohort, the Roman Ballistic Guru, and a Legionnaire cohort unit here is starting to waver. I don't know, something about this snow battles actually make it look really cool. I like it. I mean, you can't really see anything, but I guess it kind of adds a little bit of mysticalism to the game. Oh no, so that unit of swordmasters have now shattered, so it does come upon the general now for Suebi to hold back these units of Rome, and if he is unable to hold them back, this could be a problem. This could be a problem. There is still a decent amount of infantry over here. Evocati cohort, they still have their gladiuses back here as well. Pretty much a full unit of Eagle cohort. So we do have Arverni archers up on the walls here now. They are getting some volleys down. Let's see what they're trying to fire at. Looks like they're firing at this unit of Syrian archers, yes. Syrian archers are now starting to waver, so that is another good sign there for the defenders. And Legatus General still up over here. Actually, I see some Bowie-Eye flags coming down from the hill. Wonder where they're going to try and go. Is that Swaby cavalry dead? Yeah, they're gone. Okay. And Arverni did lose both of his units of his cavalry. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm keeping tabs on everything that's going on, or as much as I can. Ballista crew has routed. 15 men left. They probably won't come back. So Oathsworn and Sword Followers starting to make their way around. Looks like maybe they're going to come over here and try and cut off these two Roman units here. Rest of the units that were up on this hilltop from Bowie-Eye pulling back towards the town center. Looks like maybe they're going to make their way over here and try and give Swaby a hand. Berserkers actually have been charged into combat to help defend the Swordmaster General for Swaby. See what these Berserkers are up to. 14 kills already. They just lost their first man. Spear Gladius is up here as well. They only have one kill, but they just activated their ability. Killing Spree increases weapon damage for an extended period of time. What is their weapon damage? Is up to 34 now. This unit of Evocati cohort is tired, says the unit is losing. And we do have a unit of Evocati cohort here wavering, probably getting ready to break. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in this battle. Balance of power is in the defender's favor at current, but Rome can turn this around. If Rome is able to break through over here, that could spell certain big problem for the defenders. I don't think they're gonna have Rome is gonna have much luck on this side though. Sword Followers and Oathsworn getting ready. Or no, what are they doing? They're forming a spear wall because we have some Extraordinari making their way up. So they're just defending here. Extraordinari is not going to be able to do anything against these units here. They might get a charge in, but they have their shield wall up, so that's not very easily passable. Legatus General here with 5 men left. Legatus General coming back down out of combat, going to get a rear charge onto this unit of Sword Followers. So well done there by this Legatus General. Here's the other general. Where did he go? Oh, he's pulling back a little bit. So that was actually a really good job there. Going to charge him back up the hill again. General's probably just going to use him for what he's got left here. General might already be dead. Not sure. But he's just going to cycle charge here and there into these chosen spearmen. Oathsworn. This unit of Evocati cohort were routed. They're coming down from the hill here. Sword Followers here starting to waver. Getting close. 3 minutes left in the battle replay. Let's see how much Rome still has left on this side. 1, 2. Oh, he's only got 2 units left. He must have had a lot of those flags must have been depleted units then. A lot of good archer volleys coming in here from the Celtic bowmen. The Cimbri bowmen still firing. No. So this is Celtic bowmen here getting some really good rear volleys into these gladiatresses, into the Evocati cohort here, and this unit of Eagle cohort now pushing up into combat, taking on some Celtic warriors here. 3 units of Celtic warriors for Bowie-Eye. Swaby, Swordmaster General, pushing his way back into combat. Berserkers still chugging along here. Let's see what the Berserkers are up to. 76 kills. Swordmaster General at 77. These 2 units of Celtic warriors are at 141. 74 on this unit of Celtic bowmen at 142. Unit of Hexbearers here, just kind of, yelling and screaming like barbarians do, keeping up the morale. And yeah, so this attack has been destroyed. They still do have 2 units of cavalry along with a Legatus General on this side, but this cavalry is not going to be very useful against this. Berserkers, Spear Wall, Oathsworn, Sword Followers. Yeah, they're really not. This is not a. Yeah, you can't do anything with that anymore. This is not an option anymore. So all Rome has left to do. Oh wait, whoa! Roman General has actually. I guess he snuck up around the goat path here. Did not see that. Getting into the archers here for Bowie-Eye and some of the archers for Swaby as well. Wow. Good job by this Roman general coming up. Let's see how many kills he's got. 115 kills, breaking a unit of Celtic bowmen who have 182 kills, so they probably are pretty much out of ammunition. But still, good opportunity, good chance for the Roman general to get up here, get some kills. Very well done. Very well done. 49 seconds left in this battle replay. Looks like the defenders will have a defense. We do see Roman flags wavering, shattering immediately. Still a little bit of combat going on over here. Chosen swordsman and a unit of the spear wall taking on this final unit of Evocati cohort. It says this unit is actually winning. What do we have coming in? The other unit of chosen swordsmen making their way over. And yeah, whatever is left of the Roman armies here are now for sure retreating. So, very solid battle actually. That was really good. I liked it. The Roman players did some pretty good, pretty interesting tactics. The defenders worked hand in hand. Cooperative team play, which is something I absolutely love to see. Siege battles, field battles, honestly it doesn't matter to me. Cooperative team play is absolutely fantastic in the Total War series here. So let's get into the army breakdowns. We'll start off here with Dave the Vassal, who's actually the guy that sent the video in. So Dave, thank you, dude, for sending this in. That was actually really cool to see a snow battle. That was really cool, so thank you for sending this in. His general here, Oathsworn General, 342 kills. Let's get into his bowmen, 186, 147, 89, and 85. Really well done with his archers. Celtic Warriors, 74, 54, 22, 60, 145, 146. So, wow. Front line there, not too bad, Celtic Warriors. Levy Freeman, unfortunately, only 25 kills. Getting into the rest of his other two units of Oathsworn, 355 and 349. I told you, Oathsworn are just deadly. Sword Followers here, 77, 293, 106, 117, 182, and 261. Wow, Sword Followers are pretty beast also. Well done there. He ended up walking away with 3,100 kills. Beast. Very well done there, Dave. Getting into Dirty Smile here with Swaby. His general, 107 kills. Two units of cavalry, 42 and 14. Cimbri Bowwomen, 130, 95, 113, 121. Getting into his Berserkers here now, we have 34 and 86 for the Berserker units. His Blood Sworn, 124, 95, 119, 73, 172, and 34. Two units of Hexbearers, one with 19 kills, the other one with 0. Spear Wall here with 24 and 33, and his other unit of Swordmasters here, 207 kills. Ellington bringing up the final defending army here with Arverni, his Oathsworn General, 120 kills. His two units of Noble Horse, 189. Gallic Hunters, 97, 97, 143, and 44. His Chosen Spearmen, 99 and 53. Spear Warriors, 68 and 47. Celtic Warriors, 106 and 62. His units of Chosen Swordsmen here, 103, 159, 101. And his two units of Naked Warriors, 159 and 54. Pretty good kills. Really well done. Getting into the attacking Romans here, we have Ennius. His Legatus General, 54 kills. His Roman Ballista here with 7. Associated Equites here with 69 and 0. Auxiliary Balearic Slingers, 8 kills. His Auxiliary Syrian Archers, 56, 51, and 51. His Evocati Cohort, 82, 186, 138, and 61. His two units of Astati, 58, 93. Legionary Cohort, 72, 44, 110, 158, 103, and 54. Solid Man here. His General, 117 kills. Auxiliary Cavalry, 60 and 68. Balearic Slingers, 37. Auxiliary Syrian Archers, 120, 76, and 90. Getting into his heavier troops, Eagle Cohort with 97. Evocati Cohort, 24, 74, and 98. Legionnaires, 49, 126, 136, 194, 103, 138, 114, 74, and his unit of Spear Gladiatrices with 5. So, yeah, I don't know why they only got 5 kills. They're usually pretty good units. Beastman here, final attacking army here. His general with 39 kills. 4 units of Astati, 47, 44, 23, and 89. His 5 units of Armored Legionnaires, 178, 70, 137, 149, 190. His 5 units of Legionnaire Cohort here, 50, 1, 17, 75, 170. His 3 Archers, 62, 61, 99. And his 2 units of Socii Equites Extraordinare, 96 and 53. Solid battle. Rome going against barbarians. Classic battle. Classic battle. Hope you guys really enjoy it. If you did, please make sure to like and comment on the battle. Continue subscribing to the channel, guys. Over 600, roughly 616 or so subscribers right now. So, guys, thank you very much for the continued support. I will make sure to put the Hungry Wolves Discord link in the description below. Feel free to click on the link, and if it doesn't work, you can just copy and paste the link into your Discord. Come on over to the Discord, the Hungry Wolves Discord, hang out with us. We'll all have a good time. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoy the battle for today, and I will talk to you soon.